Hi, welcome to Bob Harper Jukebox Amplifier Repairs, and on the bench today we've got a Wurlitzer amplifier. This is out of 1100. Now this was sent to me removed from a supposed to have been restored machine, which apparently has not been fully restored, and the amplifier is the same. And now and again you get an amplifier in that you wish you'd never seen, and this is one of those. It's been so-called restored by somebody, and this is not a DIY job, which you tend to expect. This is from a dealer, and I've never seen such a poorly carried out repairs and restoration in my life. It was absolutely terrible. In the end, I've given up and I've just ripped it all out and started again. There was dry joints, incorrect components fitted, you name it, it was in this amplifier. And you know, I did try to get it going first of all, but in the end it was just hummy and buzzy, sounded blimmin' awful. So as I say, in the end I just ripped it all out and basically started again, and he's done now. So the valves were okay, I just needed to replace that one there and the one in the preamp over there. Now this amplifier has been converted to take an ordinary line level ceramic cartridge input now, rather than the Cobra. This is what I was asked to do, so that's what I've done. So obviously the amplifier is stock, the volume control box sort of stock, a couple of little mods to give a bit more treble response, and obviously the preamp now is not the Cobra preamp. It takes the input line cartridge input there from the ceramic, and also got a matching pot there to allow for variances in the whatever cartridge is going to be used with it to get the gain right. So what we'll do, we'll have a little listen, and then I'll show you underneath what I've had to do. Okay, so here we go. Put the iPod on. Treble, bass, plenty of bass. This is just on one of my speakers because there's an 8 ohm output on this amplifier. As you can see, it sounds really nice. Loads of bass, crisp top end on it now.
We've already said.
Okay, so there you go, just a quick look at it and listen to the amplifier. What I'll do now, I'll stop this video and we'll have a look underneath at it. Right, back on the underneath of the amplifier. As you can see, someone previously fitted a new output transformer, which is fine. They managed to even get the speaker switching correct, which is unbelievable, judging by the rest of the amp. It also had been converted from field coils loudspeaker to take a permanent magnet speaker. That's what these resistors are here, drop-in resistors. They are the correct value, so I've left them. Tied it all up around here. It was all frayed wiring. It was just unbelievable. So looking through the amp now, you can see all the coupling caps done, all the resistors have been replaced, new can caps at the end there for filtering. So yeah, basically everything's been done now. Now we did have a few problems, which I've had a few modifications to this amplifier. Obviously it's all been totally messed around, so all the grounding points I think were in the wrong position. So it was very hummy and very buzzy. Doesn't help the fact they've got the mains transformer this end of the amplifier, and they've got the filter caps this end of the amplifier, which is of course ridiculous layout, right on the same end of the amp as the input, which you never do. You always keep your mains to one end. So I've now grounded these cans back over here where they should be, right next to the mains transformer. That's where the heaviest current flows, so you don't want current flowing through the chassis of the amplifier to be picked up by the input circuits, which cause hum, which is really crazy design. I don't know why Wurlitzer done that. And the other thing I had a lot of heater buzz on it. Now on this amplifier, Wurlitzer, as in a lot of very early amplifiers, used the chassis ground again for one side of the filaments, which is really another really crappy idea. And I could not get rid of the buzz, whatever I did. I mean, it is referenced to ground, obviously here on the relay, but even so, I just could not get rid of buzz. It's all in the input stages, of course. So the output stage I've left as is, and then what I've done now, I put twisted pair from the third valve back. As you can see here, got the twisted pair going to the preamp tubes and up to the socket that goes out to the preamp, and that's cured that buzz. So that's one modification I had to do. Of course, the amplifier may be fine as original, but of course this one been messed around with so much. That was the only way I could be certain of getting rid of the buzz. And a lot of these capacitors were, I don't know what they were playing at. They're just completely the wrong value, and a lot of the resistors. I think the only capacitor I got left in is that one down there, that little coupler down there. And I think that's, oh, and this filter cap here was fine, 10 microfarad. But apart from that, everything's been changed. So it's just one of those amps. I hope I don't get another one like this for a long time. I've spent hours and hours on this amplifier, virtually rebuilt it in the end. So anyway, it's all done now. It'll be on test for a while, and then it'll go back to the customer. But just unbelievable that this work was carried out by a well-known, I believe, jukebox dealer in the UK. And the amp was done in the UK because his RS capacitors were fitted. Okay, thanks for watching.